This is KenCordeiro, Cub Reporter, coming to you live out of Middletown, Rhode Island, the United States of America, or what used to be the United States of America. The date today is 8/12/2011 AD. Now, I'm going to start off today by giving you my email address, which is kencordeiro@americanonline.com. I'd also like to tell you that my favorite sandwich shop in Middletown is the Subway by Woodhookers. These kids in there do a great job. And my favorite store in Middletown is Rocky's Ace Hardware across from the International House of Pancakes. All the signs are in English. At least I feel like I'm still in America. Now, let's get over to some national news, which is the debt ceiling that they signed last week. Some people think that this was like the people in Congress won, like the Republicans in Congress, the Tea Party won. These people, John Boehner, this guy flunked dealing. His rating for trying to get his, well, this is a somewhat good deal, is an F. And people think the president didn't do anything. Well, what can he do anyway? He doesn't know how to lead. He's a community organizer, whatever that is. Now, out of the Standard Times, I guess out of New Bedford, southeast Massachusetts, this writer, Jack Spillane, says the Tea Party displays its poker skills. This guy knows absolutely nothing at all, because how can you get out of debt by going into more debt? Please explain that to me. The president's already spent trillions that we had, and now he wants to spend more that we don't have. No wonder the credit agencies downgraded us. No, it's just insane. I read this other lady. She was writing saying, well, everybody routinely spends more they don't have. Houses do it all the time. They take out money for this, for that, go on a trip, go on a vacation. Now that's true, but they're paying it back themselves. They're not leaving this for their children, their grandchildren, their nieces and nephews from 50 years from now. And all these people want to talk about is, oh, you're cutting Medicare, you're cutting Social Security, these people aren't going to get their checks. How about if we start talking about all the criminal illegal aliens, all the welfare, all the like food money they get, welfare stamps, food stamps. How about if we cut that off? How about if we tell these people, all the criminal illegal aliens, and I don't care what they are, Spanish, Hispanic, Mexicans, Guatemalans, the Chinese, the Japanese, if you're in this country and you're not a citizen, please get out, because you're neither wanted or welcome. Let's have our country back. I mean, do you actually really feel safer in this country at all? I mean, all the 9/11 hijackers, they're all on expired visas. You think we've shut down the visas in this country? No, we still let thousands of people in. They don't even know what they're doing. Our country is broke. And to fix it, you have to shut off all the faucets that are leaking. I think we should shut off immigration completely for a few years. Get all these criminal illegal aliens out. Get out of debt. Maybe have our country back. Okay, let's see how else these people are trying to ruin our lives today. This out of my local paper, the Newport Daily News, from the beginning of July 11th. Our lawmakers, our Democratic senators, Sheldon Whitehouse and Congressman David Cicilline, they want to introduce into Congress a bill which is an Offshore Prevention Act. This bill, which has already been introduced in the Senate, is designed to prevent companies from sending jobs overseas as a way of keeping costs down. So, first of all, these companies are taxed and regulated to death, and now, if they want to go offshore and try and actually make some money, because we're such a communist country, these people want to introduce a law saying, no, you can't do it. And they wanted, these two lawmakers were going to tour a manufacturing plant in Lincoln that performs electroplating and metal coating. Officials say 28,000 manufacturing jobs were lost in Rhode Island between 2000 and 2010. Well, where were these people then? Where were, we've got this economic advisor in the state, the head of the State Economic Development Council. Oh, what's his name now? I can't even think of it off. Keith Stokes, out of Newport. Just in the past year alone, like 5-6 companies in Newport, businesses, they're going out of business. Where is he to help these people? People in his own town, own city of Newport. Where's he to help them? So I don't know. Our country just keeps going further and further into the abyss. Now, let's switch over and we'll go to the riots in London. Have you heard these people, these girls saying, "Oh, it's the rich. We were targeting the rich, the store owners." Why do people want to vilify the rich? These people have been handed everything. They think they don't have to work for nothing. I guess they went to the same school as our president. Wants to just give all your money away that you work for to people that don't even work, that aren't even citizens. What is wrong with being rich? Do people ever think for a second that these people have actually worked for their money? Maybe if these people weren't handed everything, they'd think differently. So, that's the point for there. So this is so depressing. We're going to go to something that will perhaps lighten up our lives a little. We're going to go, and I'm going to tell you a little church story. I believe this is out of Luke, where Jesus was invited over to the house of Martha. And Martha's sister was there, listening to Jesus talk while Martha was doing all the serving. And Martha says to Jesus, "Lord, doesn't it trouble you that my sister isn't helping me with the serving?" And Jesus answered her and said, "Martha, Martha, you are troubled and anxious about many things, but only one thing is needful, and Mary has taken the best part of this, and it will not be taken away from her." So in other words, she was listening to Jesus, and this was like the best part. Don't worry about all these other things in your life. Read your Bible, go to church. Besides, church makes you healthy. That's my take on our healthcare system. Tell the president you're not going to bother with doctors. You're going to lie in bed and die with dignity at home like people have done for hundreds of years. You don't need a doctor. I know I don't need a doctor if I'm dying. What do I need a doctor for? I want a priest so I can go to confession. Okay, and with that, this is Cub Reporter KenCordeiro sounding off for now. Thank you for tuning in.